Welcome guys. Let's look at the question number 2 in solving indices problem. Question 2 says 8 raised to the power of 1 over 3 times 125 raised to the power of 2 over 3 times 16 raised to the power of 3 over 4. It's very simple. What we do here is look at these bases. This base, this base, this base. We are going to be reducing the base such that its power will be equal to 3. Reducing this base such that its power will be equal to 3, and reducing this base such that its power will be equal to 4. Right? What do I mean? Look at 8. 8 can be reduced in indices as 2 times 2 times 2. And 2 times 2 times 2 is 2 raised to the power of 3. So we can substitute 2 raised to the power of 3 for 8 in this first one, right? In the second one, we have 125 raised to the power of 2 over 3. And if we do that, for 125, let's take this off. For 125 can be substituted as 5 times 5 times 5. And that becomes 5 raised to the power of 3. So we can substitute 5 raised to the power of 3 for 125 in this second one. And in the third one, which is 16, 16 can be substituted as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. And that is 2 raised to the power of what? 4. In that case, we can substitute 2 raised to the power of 4 for 16 in the third one. Let's see how we can substitute. By substituting, we are going to be having, instead of 8, we'll be having 2 raised to the power of 3. That's 2 raised to the power of 3 times what? 1 over 3 times, what else? 5 raised to the power of 3. Instead of 125, we'll have 5 raised to the power of 3 in this place. Times what? Times 2 over 3. Times, instead of 16, machine substitution for 2 raised to the power of 4. 2 raised to the power of 4 times 3 over 4. What next do we do? Simple, just use 3 to cancel out 3, use 3 to cancel out 3, and use 4 to cancel out 4. By so then we're left with 2 raised to the power of 1 times 5 raised to the power of 2 times 2 raised to the power of 3. How simple it is. From here, let's collect like terms by bringing this 2 close to this part, to this guy, right? So from here we can, instead of 2 raised to the power of 1 times 5 raised to the power of 2 times 2 raised to the power of 3, we are going to collect like term by saying 2 raised to the power of 1 times 2 raised to the power of 3 times 5 raised to the power of 2. Why? Because these two bases are equal. So what do? We said in the first law of indices that if the two bases are equal, we pick one, that is 2, and then because of this multiplying operator, we add the powers. That should be 1 plus 3 times 5 raised to the power of 2. If we do this, we're going to have 2 raised to the power 1 plus 3 is 4 times 5 raised to the power of 2. You choose to leave your answer like this, or you may choose to continue. 2 raised to the power of 4 is 16, and 5 raised to the power of 2 is 25. And if we multiply that, we're going to be getting 400 as our answer. You can leave your answer like this is correct. You can also go further to leaving your answer like this is correct. This is the indices form of the answer. Indices simplification. Indices simplifying of the answer, and this is just the basic simplifying of the answers. Let's look at the third question in indices. Welcome guys. Let's look at the third question in our simplifying equation. Look at, we have 8 raised to the power of 1 over 2 times 4 all brackets 2 over 3. Look at, we have this 8 raised to the power of 1 over 3 times 4 all brackets 2 over 3. We are asked to simplify this question. How well can we simplify it? Remember what we said in the former video. We said look at this 8 and look at this 4. We're going to simplify this base such that its power will be equal to this 3. And we can reduce this base as well so that this base and this base can be equal. From there we'll know what to do. So what do we do with this? Instead of 8 raised to the power of 1 over 3, we know that 8 in indices is 2 times 2 times 2, which becomes 2 raised to the power of 3, right? So we can substitute 2 raised to the power of 3 for 8 in this point. And 4 is basically 2 times 2, which is 2 raised to the power of 2. That means we can substitute 2 raised to the power of 2 for 4 in this point, right? What do we do next? So instead of 8, we put 2 raised to the power of 3 times 1 over 3 times 2 raised to the power of 2, all brackets 2 over 3. But before then, 3 will take off 3. We'll be left with 2 raised to the power of 1 times 2 raised to the power of 2, all brackets 2 over 3. Look at this, is a law in indices. We can pick in one base, and because of the multiplying operator, we add the powers 1 plus 2. or raised to the power of 2 over 3. And if we do this, we are going to be having 2 raised to the power of 3 by adding the powers, all raised to the power of 2 over 3. And this brings us to another law in indices by saying power multiplication, right? This power will multiply this power. And if we do that, we're still going to be having 2 raised to the power of 3 times 2 over 3. If we do this, what do we have? We say that 3 will take off 3 and left with 2 raised to the power of 2. And 2 raised to the power of 2 is 4. It's very simple. This is the simplified answer for this question with the indices basic calculation. Let's look at the fourth calculation. I'm going to be leaving this fourth for you. Try and see your hand. Try your hands on the fourth calculation of this question. Try your hands on this one. Try your hands on this and leave the answer on our WhatsApp platform or on the comment section below. Let's try number 5 out. Let's just try number 5 out so that we can see how we can simplify further for those who want a basic breakdown of number 5. See you in the next video. Thank you.
Premium Hill Academy. Morality, ingenuity, and excellence at its peak.